what do we mean by experience model? Basically, if you look at the Wikipedia definition, it means an experience model is a description of the key attributes that drive end user experience when interacting with a system, product, or service. So, what we are trying to say is the final product will have an end-to-end experience for the player or for the user. But when you're trying to prototyping, you are basically creating a model of that experience, a very small vertical slice of that experience. And when you are building that, there are certain aspects that you should keep in mind. So, for example, for me, when I think of an experience model, especially in games, these are the kind of things that I think about. Excitement, which means awareness and attraction to the experience. Like, why would the player care about this feature? How would they go about discovering it? Why would they want to, actually interact with it? So you have to figure out how do you create this anticipation or excitement for players to discover this feature. And then the entry point. Entry point is like when you have a feature from your game, within your game, how are they, accessing it? Is it from the home screen? Is it a screen which lives inside another secondary feature? And then, of course, there's engagement, the main activity that the player has to perform. It has to be exciting and enticing enough. It shouldn't feel like some kind of a mechanical, repetitive task. So you have to think about whatever actions player has to take in that feature. They are exciting, engaging, and then exit. Of course, a clear way to mark now you have done your task and the experience is over. But there is one more part, extension, which is a physical or digital object to take home and remember the experience. So what we mean by that is experience just doesn't end, especially when you are testing a game or a prototype after the player has stopped playing the game or stopped playing the feature. We also need to care about what is the recall value. If you ask a player when they're not playing the game, how do they recall it or what do they think about it? Do they recall it very fondly? It gave them a very good experience. They walked away with a memory of feeling accomplished and challenged and find it very rewarding, or they thought it was very stressful or unnecessary. So these are particular aspects of an experience model that we want to test for. And what I mean by that is how players will discover this feature even before it is launched is not necessarily something you will find in a prototype, but how do you cater to that? And when they walk away from it, how do they feel about it? That's also something you want to measure. Even if you cannot, directly measure that inside the game or the feature itself, you have to find ways to make sure that you understand what the recall value is. So in my experience, and even early on when I started prototyping, I find that most designers only care about these three beats because, they can see it visually. Okay, there's an entry point into my feature. I know how the task flow that the player needs to do to get through the feature. And then there's a clear exit. But oftentimes they're not thinking about, okay, how will this feature be discovered? And more importantly, how do we create anticipation for it? What I mean by that is even when the feature is not launched, you have to create enough excitement for it. And that's what we mean by creating anticipation excitement. And then the extension is, what do they feel about it after they've used it? What is the recall value?